Here's this Pumaville. This is bivouacking Puma style, that's for sure, huh? Boy, I'm happy. Well, I'd be happy if I had a lawn chair. Not really looking forward to sitting so low to the ground, but I'm about to cook supper. I've got, camp food. What am I having? Spaghetti and meatballs with a mushroom and a lovely marinara sauce. And teriyaki beef jerky. And I think I'm going to have a sports drink, something cold, because that spring is just unbelievable. It is so cold. It's like, oh my God, colder than the refrigerator. I am so happy. This is just so wonderful. On the left here is my pocket rocket and propane butane mix canister. To the right of that, my cook pot. Just boiled up some water and put it in that bag right up behind there that says spaghetti marinara with mushrooms. So that serves two. I tell you, I really eat a lot. A lot of people, they laugh and joke how big my pack is and everything, and I've got a lot of ultralight gear. I mean, I am that close to being an ultralight backpacker, but I bring an enormous amount of food, and I eat every bit of it. So I don't know what that means, but it is what it is. And as you can, and this is proof in the pudding right there in that jar right there. It's some white sage. I brought white sage to I smudge every morning. I try to smudge in the evening. I'll definitely be smudging this evening. Got some teriyaki beef jerky to go with my spaghetti marinara with mushrooms. Got to keep that protein up. It's good to have your proteins in the evening as you're rebuilding and restoring. So yeah, dinner will be served in about 10 minutes. And to sum it all up, well, I did actually start eating my teriyaki beef jerky. It's ready. One of those fast foods. This is kind of, a basic supper camp. And it's very, very similar to breakfast camp, because I make coffee in the morning. And in the afternoon, I snack on granola bars. Been known to snack on chocolate-covered cherries and raisins. Smoked almonds. And I've got some beef jerky in my lunch too. Honey, floured tortillas, and peanut butter. Do you realize that 2 tablespoons, and I apologize for the non-metric descriptions here, but 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, it's 200 calories. There's I think like 21 grams of protein. It's pretty absurd. And I got sidetracked, but to add to that, and over to the right here were my BlackBerry cell phone. I just turned it on, and I'm getting some messages, emails, and I also have there my map and my guidebook. And usually during supper time, as I'm sitting and relaxing, I am looking at my map, my guidebook. I tell you, gee whiz, I think this is my favorite campsite. Yeah, absolutely. This is so awesome. Yeah, very cool. And as I was saying, I go through and map out in supper time my next day, and what a day we're going to have tomorrow. Talk to you later. I think one more time with this view would be in order. What a wonderful campsite. It was more than I could have ever hoped for. What a wonderful place to camp. I was happy to get here with plenty enough time to take in all the views and all of that. Well, I'm off to Mount Rogers, the highest point in Virginia. A lot of amazing wildlife hey bugs, in the wild ponies. I'm off to see the feral ponies and many other things. And so I'm looking forward to this day. I have thought about it in the past few days of where I am going, and it was all part of my destination last night to get close to Mount Rogers, climb one more mountain, or one less mountain, so I don't have to do a double today, and really enjoy what the whole Mount Rogers recreational area has to offer. Puma Ghostwalker. Let's go do it. Sounds like whale songs. Just come down from that mountain there, and down here is the highway crossing over into Elk Garden. And being Elk Garden, where this area used to be to the native eastern elk that are no longer here, bison, mountain lions. I do believe mountain lions are still here. And oh, what else? I said bison, right? Mountain lion and timber wolves have gone away. We're heading. This is, in a northerly area. I'm heading this way. I would say up past that hump, right up beyond there and out as I zoom in, I would say that is Mount Rogers. And I'll be going up there and then coming down to a shelter right up, probably a little to the right past that second hump, and having lunch there. So if I have visibility, I will try to point my camera back down to here where I'm shooting this, and then that lovely little hump there, and I'll be camping at the Weiss shelter. I'd say over in that clearing, that little hump area right there, I'm zoomed in about as best I can do, sorry, but I expect to frolic with the ponies in that area. And perhaps even before. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited about a lot of the flora and of course the fauna that I'll be running into along the next several miles of this beautiful wilderness area. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I tell you, I just can't get over these visuals. Boy, I'd love to head on down there and through there and all up and through there. It's just, oh God, just so beautiful. I would love to hike and walk everywhere. This is just one. I've actually stepped off the trail for a minute. This is not on the trail. This is just absolutely gorgeous. And look at how it just goes on and on. I've seen that over there from a different angle a long time ago. But boy, I'd love to go up onto that grassy knoll up there with those big trees in the background. Let's see, where is that? Yeah, right up in there. That would be a lot of fun too. But I'm in horse country now, and I'll be seeing those wild ponies. Yeah, giddy up, hee-haw. So here we are. I want to take this moment here, if I may. Hi there. Wow, that was a climb, huh? Up in Mount Rogers now. It's a gorgeous day. I've had a really, last few days have been absolutely wonderful. I've been out here for 2 months now, living in the wilderness in my backpack. I have covered almost 500 miles, going, like I'd said a moment ago, I'm going on an 85-mile run for this one here, kicking it up to 120 to 140, 150 miles at a run. That's coming up. But I'm fixing to go to Thomas Knob's shelter for lunch, and then I'll be moving on from there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to frolicking. Anybody up for it with me? Well, we'll see if the horses are. Well, I would say this is Thomas Knob, and that Thomas Knob shelter will be, you know, back down in there pretty quick like. If we pan over here, and we'll take it all the way first, and let's just, holy smokes, it's just so gorgeous. Wow, those mountains. I did fail to mention a moment ago that Mount Rogers, at the elevation of over 5,700 feet, is the highest peak in the Virginia area. And when I leave this area, I very well might not have any kind of panoramic vistas like this until next year when I'm out in the White Mountains in New Hampshire. But earlier, when we were down below over there by the Elk Garden area, and we had panned out up, and we went up to Mount Rogers, and across the second hump would have been Thomas Knob. And then we saw those rolling, you know, valleys that dip, and I would say that over there, that is the dip. And then as we pan to the right, that plain area, I believe that when we're there, we'll be able to look down out across and look down below where we were shooting the video much earlier today. And let's take notice right past that clearing area and back up in and going up on that ridge there, that big rock structure. You know, if I walk past it, we'll make note of that as well.